let me see if everything works. Can I, please? Thank you. Alright, let me do this. This. Oh, no, like this. This. Alright, we're live. Let me check for chat. Okay. I need to charge my phone again. 34%. Okay. Let me see if my phone will cooperate. Seems good. Seems good. Yeah. We're streaming again. It is now Luna 3 or the 6.2. Update. I got Venti's Echo, as you can see. I'm not sure what we'll do. As you can see, I don't have the notifications anymore. I was online earlier. I did some things. I mean, I fought the boss once. Oh, there's 3. No. Anyway, I fought the new boss once over here. By the way, I got everything here also to 100%. I don't know whether I spoke about that. I should. I think so. I wasted all my pulse on Durin's banner. I did not get Durin. I got Yahoda. I have chosen not to level her much for now, except for the classical stuff. It gets a free wish, okay? I pre-farmed for Durin actually a lot, and I will get him at some point. I'm at 55 pity, maybe. Sorry. Well, regardless, I heard that, yeah, here, the Archon quest takes 5 hours without skipping, so, given my tendencies, that could be around 8 hours. We also have Durin's story quest. I cannot be alive for 5 days. Maybe 2, 3, but 5? 5 consecutive days? I can't do that. Which is homework. Ooh. Ah, that's interesting. It's just marking the ones I have. Not like specific ones for everyone, but just the ones I have, because I do not have Klee, Veda, Durin, or Sucrose. I do have her on my other account, but not on this one. She refused to come home. You want to know who else refused to come home? I have.
Sure.
I have personally 2 accounts and access to my sister's account. Cute. He's so damn cute. Aoife, Yansa, those are all characters. I think Aoife, I don't think she has Aoife, but Aoife is a new character. That's something completely different. You want to know who none of us have? Shongyun. For some reason. Even Sucrose came home before him. But he just straight up was like, nope. Just wanted to say that. You can also see over here the banner or name card. Yeah. So yeah, I got. Every single week I went to Columbia. Ooh. Currently unable to accept Selene Chronicles quest. Interesting. It's very very interesting. Probably because of the quest here. It's an interlude. I'm guessing it will be given the teaser we saw. Trailer. And we see that Nordcry doesn't look different at the moment. So, it's probably going to be a world thing. Similar to as in Paralogism, where you enter in at one point and then you're just there for a while. In that separate world that looks identical but has changes. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. As I said, I want to do Witch's homework, especially because I'm still a Venti main. Despite my Lauma already doing, like, given her best rotation at the moment, I can get up to 150k. Which is my personal record. Venti does not do that much. Nor will he do that much once with the Hexerai is active. Simply because he's not a nuke DPS. He's a, you could say, genuine DPS because it's damage per second. High frequency damage. But I played his new the test run with him, and I was like, Jesus Christ, those numbers look, there's a lot of numbers on screen. Those three things are like, yeah. Invitation to Wonderland, I could not capture. No. That's actually pretty. I don't know what it is. I tried Miliastra Wonderland. I couldn't care less about it. I tried that. I started with that, but I'm currently stuck. Apologies. The radio also reminds me of something. Something that happened yesterday. Because I was in school, I was bored, I was just writing down random names of characters I thought I would get. I wanted to write something. I have sometimes just the urge to write stuff down without context. And I remember I wrote down Albedo, and not long after, our teacher was like, I mean, this is German. This is like German. Our teacher was like, and that is called albedo. I am not kidding. In German, the reflection of the sun in the snow is called albedo, which is the German pronunciation and exactly written the same as albedo. I did not know that. Good to know that. Freaky. So now you know. A German word. I don't even know what it would be called. I didn't even know that the thing had a specific name. I thought it was just reflection. Each time I see that, I know it's the typewriter. I know it. Could you shut up about it now? Thank you. I'm not doing it right now. It's not the adventure. It is the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, that's the market, not the guild. Music? Something just sounded weird. Bye. Hello, Catherine.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
Oh, thank you.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
You said to us after canonically traveling for like, I don't know how many years, 3? I really don't know. Time moves differently into it, that's for sure. But at the same time, with the birthday things, it's weird. Time is weird. Ugh. Let me, do this. Well, we've traveled for a long time, and now you suggest taking a vacation, but we just did one.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry. Things were
Sure.
pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Batui stirring up trouble.
I'm just saying, Act 5 is still not here yet, Paimon. Act 5 is like... Yeah, Act 5s are like no climax of the story. Which is weird, because I'm just thinking, what could possibly top Rarier? One of the 5 sinners of Conrio. Unless, I thought about it, I've heard people say it might be Dottore. I've seen leaks I don't know when to see. I hate getting story leaks. Like, no, I don't want to see that shit. Get away from me. I just accidentally quoted, I know. Nevertheless, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, what I thought what could potentially be a climax, one bigger than Warrior, despite the Tori and the leaks I've seen, would be the shades showing up. Even if it's just the same way that Renova showed up at the end of Nadland's Ark Conquest. But having the shades, or one of them, or whatever, just appear like that again, it would really paint a picture that it's going downhill. Perhaps even a shade interacting with the traveler, because, I mean, technically Easter did, but she never appeared. And Renova just straight up ignored us. The Ark Conquest.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
We really have achieved a lot since we've been here, haven't we? The Traveler and Paimon strike again.
That's right. Another win for Tibet's top duo.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Oh, yeah. Lama told us that was coming up soon.
2 months, she said.
Why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious element. The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance.
That's nice.
They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nodcry's most lively festival.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I'm definitely up for it.
Great. Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed?
Oh shit, we're going back to that
We didn't
storyline.
get to follow up on it at the time, because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
We still don't know where. I mean, I've seen people have found the location, but that's it. There's no spaceship. Except we have no idea where to start.
There's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, If you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching. But the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
I'm not sure if it's simple as
Could
that.
be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Sure. We haven't seen Colomina in a while. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Rary and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to genuinely help her, but surely a little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the doctor so far. Yeah, we haven't. Even after, well, we can mention that he'd be here.
What's wrong? She looks super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Colomina the doctor. Oh god. If the doctor could somehow find out where she is, that could be dangerous.
Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Outland that he's been investigating the moon, but he's been suspiciously absent so far.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Fatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps. Either way, his current inaction is a good thing. Is it? And given his thing with experiments don't have to he doesn't have to actively do something with the experiment. Just watching things could be an experiment for him. I'm just saying, he wasn't there the entire time with Scaramouche. In fact, after the robot was built, he was just like, see ya for a while, until it was defeated and then showed up again. He did not care. He just cared for the results.
True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
Oh.
Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatus? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe?
But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Paimon, I have a feeling she might have heard that. Why, is she right behind her?
Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
Oh. Catherine was built by Sandrone.
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
This is implying that she does hear and see everything through Catherine. If she wants to. I don't think she wants to all the time. Let's go to some hall. Let's also do focus experiments mode. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, we're going to Salonik. Oh no, that's not what it's called. Saloon Hall. That's what it's called. Right. Right. Columbina. So pretty. I need to. No. We're taking another picture. I love taking pictures because they're so beautiful. Hello, Colomina. You're really pretty.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
I'm pretty sure they were expecting you to be resting,
No,
sleeping.
we just thought you'd be resting.
I got surprised. Hi.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests.
Sorry?
Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Jeez. Pime under her neck, like.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
Are you talking about the others who helped defeat Barrier?
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
That's an image and a half. I literally just see Colomina do like cartoon splash on the false guy.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
There's a real sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
You sound very gentle, but you sound like that all the time.
kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
That's also true because otherwise she sounds so gentle.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh. Then, do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the Moon Goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
We don't know either.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up. Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity. But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Yeah, there definitely will be complications, but...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
And if I need to protect you with my life.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning. All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is, there is no need. That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Sure. The answer is there is no need.
And also, I do not know.
I do not know. What do you not know? I'm taking a screenshot of these things because it's beautiful.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
Sweet. Crap.
Merciless.
Whee. There is her statue. Rosamund and cloth.
Merciless.
Okay, that's new. That is new. This deer statue. whoa. Jesus Christ, it just turns to total darkness. Why does it turn to total darkness? Hope it's just an error and not something bad. Oh, there's also vodka. There's also boxes and yeah. There's no. Those are faces. There's represent slimes. I love you too.
Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Good question.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
What?
Mr.
How does that
Barker is
happen?
helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
What? Are you deciding to do some Wind Bloom inspirations in here?
That too.
So, preparations are already underway.
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
1 second. I'm waiting. Because I do not have a single clue what moon prayer blossoms are. Oops. I'm taking another screenshot because that's a nice shot. Especially with the false moon up there in the sky. It's so clear it's a false moon. Because the stars are literally going above it.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said the people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the Lantern Ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Although, in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist. We've met plenty of them in our time. Okay, if we're even counting in the half Adepti, I mean, we already have 5 playable. Because Zhongli is also an Adeptus. Yes, he's good, but he's also an Adeptus, he's both. So we have Zhongli, Xianyun, Xiao, Yanfei, and Ganyu. And there are others, like Madame Ping, Mooncarer, Mountain Shaper. The other Yakshas, even if they're dead.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then, I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Make it the best festival.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Small stuff. Buddy, she has a warrant up against her. For her, whatever.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
No.
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka.
Damn.
Let's start by making our appreciation for Kutar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom. And you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing.
Varka explaining Windbloom to us.
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Aw.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys.
The traditional aesthetic.
But
Damn.
lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part. We'll bring the gang together again. The gang that defeated Barrier. Oh yeah, there's also a wanderer at some point showing up.
Before we leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
You also have to tell her about. There they're walking. Oh! There's a Kuhenki! Why are there Kuhenki here?
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
The drumming!
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Especially like that.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Ah, there's a Lunatar!
Lunatar! You wanna play too?
I guess not.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
I mean, she's still pretty young.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Lunatar is so cute.
Floaty things.
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival.
I thought
When
that
you
was
look
new,
at the
but I
sky
didn't
through
mention
them,
it.
It creates a lovely misty effect.
Everyone seems hard at work.
Candy!
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here. Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. I don't think Varka will return to Mondstadt in the end. Simply because he's been in Nordcry for so long, he's basically grown a part of it. I mean, I know calls him uncle. He gets along with everyone and everyone knows him. Like, I know something similar is in Mondstadt, but Mondstadt can take care of itself without Varka. We know that. I mean, we have Jean. I don't think he can return back to Mondstadt after this. Do we even know why he left Mondstadt to begin with? I know he left a few years ago to go to Snezhnaya, but like, why did he leave?
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Head over there.
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
You love anything that's food. I mean, okay, not everything, but still.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
Maybe.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
Discussing.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival.
Yeah. It will surely be very strange.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since.
What was her answer again? It doesn't matter? And I don't know, I think.
I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have
There is
accepted
no
this
need.
invitation.
Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along a message. There is no
Ah.
need.
I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
Even the world itself.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, Who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
I don't know.
Wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nausea Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds so good in principle. Will both blessings alone be enough for Colomina? When the stone is lifted. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Hello, you three.
Hey, over there. It's Durin and Albedo with twins. What could they be chatting about?
Good question. Let's ask.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Durin.
Hello
And
there.
Albedo.
It's been a while.
And Flens.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
They're investigating those phantom thingies. Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon.
The Abyssal Dragon? Reminds me of when I read about it. Are you talking about Nibelung? Or are you talking about the thing in an Adlan's quest? But that's doubtful because that thing is an Adlan.
Yes, that too.
But
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guess right?
huh?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nausea Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Oh, that's interesting how you can sense abyssal energy. Also, it's interesting and to see technically speaking, this is a family picture, even the Rift Towns over there. Because Rift Towns were created by I think all Rift Towns were created by Rangdal.
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them, but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
So they could also sense you. So it's probably the exact opposite for them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Nodcry before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I'm glad that they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
这是跟自然 Ultron status news.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment. But we
Alice!
lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
Honestly, that sounds like she was just like, you got the message? Alright, see ya! I'm off!
We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity. And I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Who will be 10 steps ahead of us?
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know.
Never.
Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
She doesn't have much staff. I don't think so. Let me walk. Over there. Wee.
Merciless.
Let me go in there. Hello. The group is growing.
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though.
Huh.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual.
I saw a shooting star once. It was actually a star shower. We saw a bunch of them. I remember with my family. It was beautiful. It was the first and only time I saw a shooting star.
Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell.
Why do I have a feeling those are Conran people?
They claim to be from Hyperborea,
Oh!
a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
We know one person canonically as old as 6,000 years. And that's Zhongli. Zhongli is though nowhere here. Neither. Nor does he probably know anything about this.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
And Ron can feel the abyss, and Albedo is just
For my part,
smart.
I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Wait, we're a team? Since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
Oh, we'll see.
No, 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 no.
Yehoda, I was about to say she's probably going to show up soon.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Jesus, you look terrified.
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Jesus Christ!
Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Oh, now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything.
She's so damn cute. I love Yehoda. It is still a huge discovery on your part. Maybe that's a conversation for next time.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really?
Jeez.
Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I'm not sure whether the look on Never's face is that of, I'm proud of her, or I am going to kill you.
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
Star Central.
Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Oh yeah, please at the end. That's quite funny. Please.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
You too.
I once. Oh, that's from I know. You shared intel to
What's
Chris.
up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
I knew there was a glance of, I am going to kill you.
Oh, sorry, boss.
We have a spaceship to see. Wait, let's go to the other teleportation point. To actually see it. Apologies for that. What am I doing? Who are those people? Ah, who cares? The spaceship. Oh, hello. You're part of a quest, probably. I still don't know what is up with those things, by the way. Anyway. There's also other things. Those people. It's actually pretty big.
Well, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money. This Phantom really is your spaceship.
It is.
So weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an afterimage?
I'm not sure either.
You're already here.
Hello.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Right.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhyme-horn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Well, she can.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
I'm hurting and his companions.
All back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't see their whole world, we only see fragments.
Great thinking, Llama.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
The twin. Ether is in there. The real one. That's my prediction.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
It's still cool. Like, give it a year ago, we didn't even know what a spaceship, if we came here on a spaceship, and now we see it. I don't know. I'm not fighting right now. Okay, what happens if I go here? There's some engines. Can we go through the humans too? We can! Let's walk fully through these people. This guy literally just wears pants, I think. He has boots and a ragged shirt. I think there was a little error. Okay, I don't recognize this side specifically. It might be Fontanian? Okay, let's look at the ghost here. The phantom here. Just a regular dress. Right, let's see. This dude. Okay! The looks funny. He's definitely connected to. He wears the same shit as she does. They're just siblings.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
You need a key.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
It's cool how they move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Could potentially been here for 1,000 years for all we know. 2,000, 3,000. Wait. These phantoms are from Hyperborea. So 6,000 years ago, which means that's how long this picture has been here. God, you've been in Teyvat for a long time. Potentially even longer. Okay, that's all you say?
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother. I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
I need to go for a quick minute. I'll be right back. Sorry for the wait. Oh, that's something on my finger. That sounds incredibly bad. I was about to say what it was. But I'm just saying I still have something on my fingers. That sounds bad. I was called back. I was just doing something real quick. Cleaning something up, away. And I was called to taste test a Christmas cookie. I don't know what it's called. I'm German. Apologies. My first language is German, not English. And it was made with chocolate. Dark chocolate. Which I normally don't have anything against. It's like, I mean, I don't like it, but it's fine. I have never tasted anything as bitter as that. It was so bad. Normally I can just eat it. I forced myself down to it. I couldn't. It was so bad I had to spit it out. It was disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. If only this showed the moment when my brother was searching for me, maybe then I could have discovered why he wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment lost in time during its long station.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material.
This is still likely the time you were still asleep in there.
To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
For once.
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as...
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
The cathedral is not part of the Knights of Favonius as of the Church of Favonius.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Paimon, do you know Barbados? You do. He would absolutely make that joke. And he would laugh.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
He does not give a shit.